Welcome to the Celtic Llama. In episode 3 of Let's Crochet, we'll be making a Pepe outfit for the Lunar Festival. You'll need purple, gold, yellow yarn, tapestry needle, your handy dandy crochet hook and scissors, and of course, Pepe. So to get started with this project, I decided to make kind of like a witch styled hat. And I love doing hats like that in deep colors. So purple, I think, really just makes it pop. And of course, we gotta add our stitch marker, which I'm using leftover white yarn from a different project. So here we get started on this hat. And there's something quite comical about my hands in fast forward mode. I wish I could crochet this fast. So voila, with the power of video editing, we have finished most of the hat. So now to get the brim of your witch's hat, or lunar hat in this case, we are going to work our next row in the front loop only. And what that ends up doing is it kind of gives it a more flatter edge. So it's the same premise of everything else though. You just keep going and increasing as you go. And I know some of you might ask why not just show the regular speed of my crocheting perhaps? And the only reason being is this is cropped down to maybe a minute, to where making the brim actually took me 10 minutes. So 10 minutes of watching me crochet, I'm not sure how enjoyable that would be. But how I'm increasing this row, this brim of the hat, my apologies, it's going to create kind of sharp edges. And I just love the way it ends up looking like a hexagon. We'll see in a second. See how it's kind of forming that hexagon shape? If you're interested in joining this pattern, you can check out my description area below for my stores. I have my patterns listed on Ravelry and on Etsy, so if you're interested, you can end up finding this pattern and crocheting your Pepe outfit if you would like. So we can see how it really gets that hexagon shape. So now that we've gotten to this point, I'm happy with the size of the hat. We're going to snip our yarn. And we're going to fasten it off. And I just do this with a slip stitch. Pull all the way through. And then the fun part, let's pull that stitch marker out. Boop. So now what I'll end up doing is taking my tapestry needle and I'm going to just sew in my loose end, but I'm also going to try to fix the edging, because since I'm crocheting in the round, it kind of has a lump at the end of my work. So I'm just kind of stitching in my yarn to try to pull and shape the end of my work so it ends up not being so harsh of an edge. And there we have it. The first part of our hat is done. Now, in order to make it the moon bow hat, we're gonna have to add our moon bow to it. So here we have our moon bow. And we're just gonna stitch this onto the front of the hat. If I can get my tapestry needle threaded. Voila. And you want to make sure that where you're doing this, it's where that crease is at. So you don't want to crochet it, you don't want to stitch it right on to the edge of the brim of the hat. You want to go back to where the brim of the hat starts. And it's just a simple few little stitches in and out, making sure that it's nice and secure. Getting your yarn stuck on the top of the hat, like always. And then just like with my others that you've seen me do for like my amigurumi, I'll fasten off. And then I will pull my yarn through the front of the work and snip it. That way the end's kind of hidden. And there you have it. The hat is done. Now just add some coins to Pepe, which is also included in the pattern. And voila. We have Pepe with his lunar coin, his ancestry coins, and his sweet little hat. I hope you enjoyed this Less Crochet, and I hope that you have a happy crochet day.